Well, I think one of the things that you have to be concerned about when you look at the overall situation with Sergeant Bergdahl and the Taliban release is, number one, that the president made a unilateral decision without any consult with the Congress. He basically, through an Article 2 signing statement, exempted himself from a measure that he had signed into law as part of the National Defense Authorization Act. And so, therefore, he went into negotiations with a non-state, non-uniform, belligerent organization, a terrorist organization, and he basically, at a time of war, when we're still fighting against the Taliban, he released the enemy, senior leadership of the enemy, back to the enemy. And now we come to find out this trusting agreement he had with the Qataris is basically out the door, because Reuters reported just recently that the Qataris are not going to honor that these gentlemen, these 5 individuals, are free to roam Qatar, and they can also go back over to Afghanistan. So this is a big concern for us, and we really have to wonder, why would the administration come out on Saturday morning with this Rose Garden ceremony? Why would they bring Susan Rice out on another Sunday morning talk show, knowing the last time she came out on 5 Sunday talk shows, she did not comport herself very well? But it seems that this administration was in such a hurry to try to move beyond the VA scandal that they thought they had some kind of good news story for the American people, and it turned out it backfired. And those of us within the military circles, we have known the story behind Bowe Bergdahl's disappearance since 2009. We have known about the Pentagon report of 2010. And the truth was going to come out, even though they did make these soldiers sign non-disclosure agreements.
You know, Congressman, what I think is rather disturbing is that we get different reports from Capitol Hill. For instance, Senator Dick Durbin, Democrat of Illinois, just came out of the hearing a little while ago, and he said, first of all, they looked at a proof of life video, and that had apparently some impact on the president's decision. But he also said some of what is reported in the press is not right. And the first thing I think of when I hear that is, well, why haven't you told us? It's Wednesday. This happened Saturday. We got bum information from Susan Rice on Sunday, where she gives us inconsistent information. It's like pulling teeth. And then they have all these classified hearings. They won't tell us anything. And then they come out and say we have bum information.
Well, this is what I trust. I trust the soldiers that were on the ground there. When you hear from his squad members, from his platoon members, exactly what happened, when you hear from the families of soldiers that lost their lives doing search and recovery missions, that's the ground truth. Those are the people that we should be paying attention to. And once again, you have the Obama administration, which has dug itself into an even deeper scandal and an even deeper hole. And we're not even finding out about how many soldiers may have lost their lives in apprehending those 5 senior members of the Taliban in the first place.
Indeed, and I hope that we will get more information. Actually, I'd like to hear from the president a little bit more. I'd like a press conference so we get these facts out instead of this sort of us trying to yank out every little piece of information. Just give us the straight story. But I'm not going to hold my breath waiting for that straight story on this one. But anyway, Congressman, thank you, sir.
Thanks so much, Greta.